Hello everybody and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 22. Now I'm going to stay in the shade because it's a hot day. Now today is a significant day. Now why is it a significant day? Because it's the last year of year 2, and for those following the series, in years 1 and 2 we've been building up land, animals and productions. I can't remember how many times I've said this, I've said it a lot. But today is the last day of building up land, animals and productions. Yeah, there, I've said it again. So we still do have one or two things to buy. Like I would like this field, where is it? This field here, 26. And I would also like the sugar refinery. There is one here on the map. We don't need to put one down like I thought in the other episode. But today I've got a few things to do. When I woke up, I was told that there's no more room for pallets at the sheep pen, which is a disaster. So let's go and have a look. Yeah, oh look at that, it's completely full. I've never seen that before actually, but let's just move some pallets. We need to take all of this wool later on. I'll just move a couple of pallets because we won't get filled up, you know, in the space of 6 hours or whatever it is. I'll move 3. There we go. So the one thing I wanted to do today, I'm going to go in the car actually, is go and look at our forest, because since we've planted all those trees I haven't looked at it, and when I drove past it the other day I thought I saw trees that were fully grown. Maybe it was an optical illusion, but I'd like to go over there and see our forest, because you know we planted all those trees in January and I haven't been there since. So I'll see you when I get there. So here we are getting to the forest, and also in front of us here is our massive field 20, which is completely finished. I think it's completely finished. Let's just check. Yes, yield potential 125%. Look at that. It's cotton and it's all fertilised and herbicided and all the rest of it. So let's go and have a look at our forest. Now we do have, you can see trees there. They are in their first growth stage. Well, they should be in their first growth stage. Okay, now I didn't see all our trees fully grown. We can see these trees. We have loads and loads of trees planted here. 400 actually in this sort of growth stage. These ones we planted previous, there's 100 of these in their sort of second growth stage. I can't remember all the growth stages, but something like that. And in October they'll be in their next growth stages basically. So it wasn't an optical illusion. I wasn't seeing things. I mean, it was an optical illusion. I was seeing things because these trees are not fully grown. Okay, let's get back to the field. I have an experiment I'd like to carry out now. I'll see you when I get back and I'll explain further. So the experiment was all about the precision farming score. Let's just put the car back in here. Now, it's all about the precision farming score. So I had an issue on another map that I play on where we had a field that was at 99. This field here is at 97. And when we reanalyzed it, the score went up to 100. So what I'm going to do is reanalyze this field 15 here and see if the score goes up from 97. So I will use the JCB. And fortunately, I need to use the Azaria Scout, which is right behind us. Let's just see if I can attach it. Yes, I can. There we go. So I'm just going to quickly reanalyze the field and get the analysis again, and then see if the score goes up from 97. I'll do it on this field because this is the smallest field we have, and it won't take very long. So I'll see you when I've done all my prodding. Okay, so the last prod, and then we will send off the analysis like this. Yes. Okay, so the analysis now. Okay, the score hasn't gone up. Okay, that's probably cost me a little bit of money. It's $600, but I wanted to check that the score does not go up when you reanalyze. It did happen on that one occasion on another map, and I wanted to see if it's something you have to do, but you don't. So actually I won't put this away because we need to go over to field 31 and analyse that. That field 31, if I can just remind you, is this field here, which has an appalling precision farming score on it. So we need to do something about this. So I'm going to go over there with the JCB and analyse the whole field. That's the start of our precision farming for that field. So I'll see you when I get there. I really need to take the narrow tyres off of this JCB. It does not handle very well on the roads with narrow tyres on it. So I think what I'll do, yeah, this is what we have to do to start, isn't it? We need to analyse the whole field. That's where we start from. So let's get it all unfolded, and I will put this on a bit of a fast forward, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, it's the final prod. It didn't take too long either. There's a big span on this thing, so we've done, I've done it pretty quickly. I just want to recheck the score actually for this field. Has that gone up? I think it was 37 a minute ago. Anyway, let's get the analysis. Okay, 3,800. Right, we're overdrawn, but we've got the analysis anyway. And the score is still 47. So we knew this was going to happen because we did know that this field was silty clay and loam. We knew that, before when you buy things, it tells you in field info what the constituent parts of the field are. So I think that what we need to do, let me just think about this now. Let's turn the tractor off. So we need to start preparing our fields. We have, how many fields have we got now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields to prepare, some very small, but this one is pretty big. But now what I want to do with these fields is I want to do barley on these 4 fields here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And this field, I want to do sunflowers. I want to see a whole big field full of sunflowers. And we could put sunflowers in our oil mill, which is here. And that's the only oil we're not making. So I'd like to make sunflower oil. So that's what I'm going to do on here. Now, when can we plant sunflowers? Okay, planting season for sunflowers is March. So there's absolutely no rush now because it's July. But we do need to plant barley in September or October, so we need to start preparing our other fields. So, but the first thing to do, actually, what I'm going to do is take the T7 and our trailer, wherever that is, I'm not sure where it is, and I need to take all that wool to the spinnery. That's just been bothering me, so I want to get that done now. So I'll see you when we get to the sheep pen. Okay, let's just see if I can unload all this wool rather than manhandle it. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I still have to manhandle it. Okay, fine. I can't get it all in the trigger, so let's just move it over like that. There, loads of wool, and now we've got more fabric. I won't pick this up, we've got some money now. I think what I might do is go to the shop and pick up a slurry spreader, because we need to start spreading the slurry, not the news but the slurry. So what I'll do, I think, is get a slurry spreader on lease, but in a view to buying it eventually, because that's what we're doing now. We're buying our equipment rather than just leasing everything all the time. So I'm going to lease a pretty good slurry spreader, and I'll see you at, well, I'll see you back at the farm, and we'll do the slurry back at the farm first. Okay, so I picked this Flegel slurry spreader, which is one we will need for our sort of smaller fields. I think when we get to our bigger fields like field 20, I think that we should hire a bigger one. This is 15 meters. The bigger one I normally use for the big fields is 21 meters. So I think that but it's very expensive, you know. So this one is 95,000. The 21 meter one is double this, so I can't really justify the expense at the moment. I'm gonna lease this with a view to buying it. I won't send it back. I'll just keep it. So anyway, let's get slurrying. This is our small fields done, and there's not really a rush to do the other fields at the moment because well, they have to be done for September, but we've got August to do them, and the big field 31 that we've just bought, that has to be done for March, so there's absolutely no rush with that. But I would like to get the precision farming score going up. But the next thing that I'd like to do, which is a bit of a curveball, is I'd like to do a bit of forestry, because I would like our Mac Anthem. Let me just leave this here for a sec. Where is our Mac Anthem? Here. Now, this is on lease at the moment. I would like it to pay for itself with wood, basically. So I'm going to go and do a forestry and fill this trailer up, like right to the brim, with as much wood as possible. And the Mac only has to drive down here and to sell it, and see if we can just get a good score, a good sum of money coming in. You know, if we do this a few times, it will pay for the truck. So this is what I want to do. Maybe do a daily dose of forestry. So I'll take it up here. This is the end of our forest. This is a much smaller forest than the other one, but still plenty of good trees. So I'll put this on a bit of a time lapse, and I'll see you when I'm done. I was just trying to think what we need to do to our fields we've just harvested, apart from just putting slurry down on them, because we don't need to put lime down for pH, because that's every third harvest. So we put slurry down, and now we just need to plant. That's right, isn't it? So we can just plant in September for barley. So we can just relax now and not have to worry about those fields. So anyway, look at all this wood. I wonder how much this is going to be worth. Let's go and see. Well, I just managed to trip the trailer over just driving 100 yards down here, so I didn't leave it in though. Hope not. So, how much will we get for this lot? What do you think? 30,000? 24,000. Yeah, about 24,000. So I'm going to make a mental note of that and use that to pay off this Mac Anthem. Now I just want to see how much longer we have to, or how much more money we need to pay. If I want to purchase it, it's 89,000. So we've got 24,000 now. So I'm going to leave that. So I think what I'll do is, I was talking about the slurry before. I think I will go down and do the slurry for those two slightly bigger fields that we have, and then everything is done. And then we can go to field 31 and we can start working on that towards March. Yeah, I just want to get these two fields sorted out first of all. Oh, I nearly had enough for this little bit here, so I need to fill up again. This is how I do it. I just go to fill vehicle and slurry, and I also need to pay $3,600 for the slurry that I've used so far. So let's just do that, because I filled up 6 times I think. So this is the last bit. I was just thinking about the bakery and how we're not using it, but we can't really use it until we can put sugar in there. We do have sugar beet growing, but I was thinking I should be filling it up with eggs and milk and stuff like that we have. Let's just have a look at our productions actually. The bakery is here. So for cakes we need sugar, we can't do milk, we can do eggs, we can do butter, we need the dairy. So I wonder if there is a dairy on the map. I'll have a look in a minute. Let's just get things sorted out here. What should we do? I think maybe we should just skip to tomorrow now. There's nothing more I can think to do. Let's just have a look for a dairy actually. Yeah, so there's a dairy right next to the bakery here. So I wonder how much it is. I'm on the. Where do I buy it? Where's the purchase point? Here. Okay, 70,000. Okay, so we need the dairy to put, what was it, into, is it butter into the, yeah, butter. So we need the dairy. We won't worry about that just for the moment because we can't do anything without sugar anyway. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is go back to the farm and then we'll skip to tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, now I don't think there's much to do today. I'm going to just check on the animals and make sure they've got food. So the chickens have just been fed, the sheep are okay, but the cows need TMR. Okay, that's all the TMR done. I think I will skip to tomorrow actually, so I'll see you tomorrow. Now, I'd like to skip through to September, partly because it's raining. Actually, let's get under shelter. but there's a couple of things where I need to attend to. I mean, I want to get on with replanting or sowing barley tomorrow in September, but we need to cut the grass. I just noticed that when I was doing the TMR. We need to cut the grass, and I'd like to do more forestry and try and pay for the macanthan that we have. So I'm going to brave the rain and go down to the cows and mow the grass. And I just want to make some grass silage and make some money out of it, because we just need money coming in at the moment to pay for things. So, well, I'll see you when we get down to the cow barn. We're paying a lot of money now in leased fees for, you know, daily fees for, well, everything that we lease. There's quite a few things now. Let's just have a look and see what there is. This truck, this telehandler, this slurry tank, the bale loader, and the tanker here. So we need to get this all paid off, I think, as soon as possible. So this is part of it, because, like, well, I'm not sure how many silage bales we'll get from here, but they're worth quite a lot of money, so this is why I want to do the grass, and also it's a bit long. So alright, I'm going to sort myself out here, and then I'm going to cut the grass. Okay, I think this grass is in a pretty bad shape. We need to put lime and nitrogen down as well, slurry down as well, because it's just saying, if you stand on the field, it says pH bad and nitrogen bad. I kind of forgot that you have to put lime down on a grass field as well, because it's just like a normal field. You harvest it 3 times, it needs lime again. So I'm just going to go over the shop and get a baler. So I feel like we're pretty short of money at the moment. I think the next episode I'll try and sell as much stuff as I can. We'll have quite a few bales to sell by then as well, I think. So yeah, we'll just need to get some money coming in from all our production. So anyway, I'll see you when I've finished doing the baling. Well, this is a pretty sick field. It needs pH and it needs nitrogen, but we still managed to get 33 bales off it, which is pretty good. So I think that's the end of the episode. So thanks very much for watching. We'll have all these bales to sell next time, and probably a lot of other stuff, because I've skipped through time so much, and we need to start building up our money again to pay for all this stuff we got leased. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.